The ultimate buy signal is flashing on Near right now. If you hold Near, you're going to want to see this. Hello and welcome. My name's Jack, and I've been living my childhood dream of travelling full time for 5 years and counting. I make videos that give you investing information that you can actually use to make real money and avoid those horrible losses. Hit subscribe now, and I'll help you stay on the right side of the market consistently over time. Subscribe. This signal has caused every rally in Near's history. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through this signal, and at the end of the video, I'm going to introduce you to a strategy that you can use on Near or any other altcoin that is going to transform your investing life. If you've been struggling to really make it in crypto, this strategy might just save you. So into the charts we go. So I'm going to walk you through how you can get the signal onto your chart so you can even follow this when I'm not here to guide you. So what you're going to do is you're going to get Near on your chart on TradingView. Time frame, you're going to go 3-day time frame. This is a signal exclusively for the 3-day time frame if you want the best accuracy for your altcoins. Indicator, you're going to get this green line on the chart. So this, guys, is the 50 SMA, and this little line is going to change the game for you if you've been struggling to make it as a crypto investor. So let's talk about the actual signal itself. So the signal we're looking for here is a close above the green line after the price has been in a downtrend. So if you see the price has been in a downtrend for quite a while, and now you're seeing a close above the green line, that is your signal that there's a very high probability that Near or any other altcoin is about to rally. Even more so if you see that the price has been kind of ranging after a downtrend while this green line has been catching up. And you can see, guys, that is exactly what has happened here with Near. Whereas we have been in this downtrend for quite a while, and then we've kind of made this bottoming pattern here, whereas we've kind of formed a range at the bottom. It's given the green line time to catch up. It's now contracting against the price, and we're seeing that breakout here. And that is a golden signal. That is the ultimate buy signal for any altcoin. So don't just take my word for it. Let's take a little look at what has happened in history. So we're going to go right all the way back to 2021, the start of Near Protocol's price history. And you're going to see the first signal here occurred in August of 21, just after that summer lull. And you got the close above the green line here. And following that, this led on to a fantastic rally to the upside, going all the way in to the end of 2021. The next signal that occurred then was here, which in fact was a fake out. This was in January of 23. We closed above the green line, but in fact this was actually a false signal, so you had to take a very small loss there of 20%. Okay, next time it happened was in October of 23. So you see, it doesn't really happen that often, guys. It's really once a year, once or twice per year. But you could see it, and if you bought here when the signal occurred in 23, you got a fantastic rally to the upside. Looking more recently then, we've got the close above here in November 24, just before this fantastic rally. And guys, if we look right now, today, this signal is currently triggering right now. Now, I want to make it clear that this signal is not confirmed yet. We still have 12 hours left at the time of recording this video. So if you see this candle, guys, closing above this green line tomorrow, that is a very good signal that the probability is that we're going to see a larger rally here in terms of the actual Near price action. You learned something new in this video? Take 1 second right now to hit subscribe so I can help you in the future. So how do you actually use this signal to make real money in the markets? Because I'm sure at some point you've bought an altcoin, you've watched it rally, you've made a lot of money, but then the market has turned and you've just slowly watched all of your gains disappear. It's horrible when that happens, and it has happened most crypto investors. So we want to plan ahead to make sure that doesn't happen to you. And the way I like to do this, guys, is using pivot points on the weekly time frame. So if we go out to the weekly here and we look at the very obvious pivot points on the chart. So pivot points, guys, are areas on the chart that the price has turned around at. The price has had a strong reaction at. And if we're looking here, there's two very obvious ones that are close to us. You've got this first one here at around about $3.50, and then the next one here is at approximately $8. And I'll go into this in a little bit more detail right now. So you've got these two levels, right? The reason being is that if we look here, price has consistently reacted around this level. Here it found support, here it found resistance, here it found support, and here it found some sort of kind of support and resistance there as well. So, and the similar for at the top here, we've got a lot of resistance here, and you can see it's had multiple touch points throughout NIR's price history. So that tells me that these two levels, NIR is probably going to see a reaction at. So we think that NIR will probably retrace, at least get a correction at each of these levels. So what we will do then is that we will set automatic sell orders bunched up in and around these two levels here, selling a portion of our NIR bag at both of these levels so that we have capital available to rebuy back in, and that keeps you constantly turning bags around, constantly making profit, constantly banking your gains and securing the bag, which is so important. Now, in terms of protecting yourself if all goes wrong, because I think that is very important to do, is we're going to go back to our trusty green line here, our SMA 50. So what we do, guys, is that if things go wrong, right, we use this green line here. So whenever the price breaks below the green line here, that's your signal to get out and protect your capital. So if we look at the last couple of times this has happened, if you get out here, once you see the close below the green line, you can save yourself from a catastrophic 64% loss. If we look at the time before that, you close below the line here in June of 24 and you saved yourself from a 45% loss. If we keep going back there, you can see in April 23, you close below and you save yourself from, again, a 50% loss. You get the picture, guys. It's not rocket science. You're using the line to guide you in terms of what your position should be, whether you should be holding NIR or whether you should be selling NIR. It's very simple. So I'm going to leave this video here. It has been a pleasure presenting this video to you. If you got some value from it, please do consider hitting the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.